like me better when I wasn't yours. I'm going back, I'm going back, I'm going back, I'm going back, I'm going back to who I was before.
Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. You see the title, you know what time it is. Let's go. All right, so it is another episode of Baddie on a budget, and we're switching it up a little bit because we've been sticking on the more affordable side, but we're gonna get a little mid-range today. Today, I am going to recommend foundations that I think are some of the best you can get in between the price range of $20 and $50. Y'all, when I tell you this heating pad is not doing a thing for me, I mean it's not doing anything for me. So if it looks like I'm in pain, that's because I am. But I have 5-ish foundations, and y'all, again, when I start really paying attention to the price, I realize I don't be paying attention to the price like in my everyday life, because like for stuff like this, YouTube, I'm gonna buy it regardless, right? So if I have to do a video on it, I'm gonna buy it regardless. So I don't really be paying attention like that. But I'm realizing just how many foundations are like, oh, maybe I could recommend that one, and just look it up and it's over $50. When do we get here? Anyway though, okay, I think this is the most affordable one that I have today. This is from Range Beauty. This is the True Intention Skin Soothing Hydrating Foundation. This retails for $33. You come into 21 shades. I wear it in the shade Boardwalk After 6. Let's see. A light to medium coverage oil-free foundation powered by gentle ingredients and shown to soothe redness and flare-ups and fight breakouts. I retried this late last year when they had their announcement that they were going to be launching at Sephora, so they had the shades there, and I had tried this years ago, but also how I wear makeup is different from years ago, so I retried and I was like, wait a minute, you remind me of another foundation. You know what foundation that is? That is the Nars Natural Radiant foundation, which is another foundation that I repurchased last year because I wear my makeup differently now, so I have different wants for the type of foundation finish that I want on my face, and I'm like, you remind me of that. You also remind me of the Patrick Ta foundation. That is a very natural, like, just looks amazing on the face. I would put you in the same category as those. So I am happy to tell y'all, if you are trying to stick in between the $20 and $50 budget, this is a nice option for you to get because the other two I just mentioned are over $50. So, but on its own, this, just like the other two, a nice natural foundation. It wears well throughout the day. If you like those type of skin-like finish foundations where your skin can still breathe and it still looks like skin, even though, yes, you have makeup on, but y'all get the point, this foundation is going to do that for you. Okay, up next, this is the Fenty Beauty. Oh, I know I said how much Range Beauty costs, right? It's giving like head is not here today, y'all. This is, if I didn't, that was $33. This is the Fenty Beauty Eavesdrop Blurring Skin Tint. This retails for $39. I am going to have to go back and watch like the first video when I reviewed this, because was this $39 at the time? I think like you might be like good like 24. No, maybe that was a Range Beauty, not Range, Rare Beauty. I'm telling you, it's giving scattered brain today. You come in 25 shades, a lightweight buildable light to medium coverage foundation that leaves skin looking blurred and smooth in 25, I could have just read that, flexible shades for all. This is my go-to travel foundation. The packaging makes it easy for traveling. This I would wear in like hot climates, stuff like that, because you can still have a beat face, but your face is not going to melt off. But you can wear this, you know, like during the winter or something like that. And again, it's just another like natural, this is the foundation that you pick up for just a simple foundation. Yes, you can do full beat with this, stuff like that, but again, every day, on the go, quick something, this is great for that. And again, your skin can breathe. It's not, you know, too heavy. Y'all know I don't like feeling foundation, nothing like that on my face. So I'm always stick with, are you the best foundation Fenty's come out with? No, that powder foundation is the best foundation that Fenty has come out with, but you're a close second. Okay, up next, I think Nars has some of the best complexion products in the game. However, I realized when I sat down to film this video that this is the only Nars foundation I can put in this video because all the other ones are over $50. which again, I mean, doesn't necessarily surprise me, but I just don't remember it being that way. But this is the Soft Matte Complete Foundation. This retails for $45. You come in for another 25 shades. A full coverage, transfer-proof, oxidation-resistant foundation that lasts for up to 16 hours with a natural-looking matte finish. When they said soft matte, they meant it. This is the Nars foundation that you buy if you have oily skin and you are trying to control that oil. All the other ones, literally, well, I mean, I like all of them, but if you are not someone who plays around with, you know, dewy foundations or natural finish foundations, stay away from all the other ones. This is the one that you purchase where it can still look like skin on your face, but it's going to help you control the oil. It gives you a soft matte finish to your makeup. And now, while I don't think it's the most mattifying foundation, I do think it is enough to control the oil on your face to where it'll be long lasting. And like I said, you still kind of get that skin-like that the other Nars foundations will do for you. But again, if your focus is you having oily skin and you are trying to control that, this is one of the best foundations that you can buy for that reason. Also with Nars, if you are one shade in one foundation, you're typically going to be the same in the other one. So I like that it makes it easier when they come out with a new foundation to pick a foundation and you already know that the shade is going to work for you. I am D3 in just about every Nars foundation except, what's the one they discontinued? Sheer Glow. And even then, the Sheer Glow isn't here for me to retry D3 in Sheer Glow, so I'm probably D3 in that one as well. Okay, up next, this is the Makeup by MARIOSurrealSkin Natural Finish Foundation. This retails for $48. It comes in 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 32 shades. A natural finish foundation with, and I just realized I have been forgetting to tell you the shades that I wear in the other foundations. It'll be in the description. This shade is 26, and this is a natural finish foundation with weightless medium coverage that smooths and blurs for a second skin effect while providing an all-day shine control and up to 16-hour hydration. And that is what I like to hear. Give me a foundation that has a like natural finish look to it, but can control oil, because that is what I am focusing on when I do my makeup. Yes, I have oily skin, but I have, you know, normal skin everywhere else. So I have combination skin. I also have sensitive skin. I be going through it. I'll be going through it, child. So I am looking for something that is going to control my oil in my T-zone, but the rest of my face, like I'm cool with the foundation that I put on there. So that's what I need to hear in descriptions, and I really like this one. I did see a lot of people saying like, oh, it never sets for them. They feel like their face is always still wet. Also that they feel like their face gives like a glitter type of look to it. I don't get that. I definitely don't get the glitter aspect with this foundation, and I don't know, maybe it's just the way that I said it, but this is long wearing on me. This is what I mixed with the Nars Light Reflecting when I did the Victoria's Secret foundation, and then I wore that in a video combination that I posted sometime within the last week. I don't remember exactly which one that it was, but this combination, even though it is not, you know, necessarily a matte foundation, can be long wearing, again, depending on how you set it, but great in pictures, great in real life. I just skin. Mario gets skin. Now, some of the shades he done put out been a little questionable, but you get the point. And the last foundation that I have for you is the Urban Decay Face Bond Self-Setting Waterproof Foundation. This retails for $40. This comes in 40 shades. I have the shades 35 Deep Warm Neutral and then 33 Deep Neutral. I can wear both of them, it just depends on the time of the year. So this is a lightweight waterproof foundation with skincare benefits of a serum and self-setting powder for blurring effects in a medium coverage matte finish. Now this, I said the Nars foundation was a soft matte. This is a matte foundation. So oily skin out there, if you're like, nah, I need something beyond soft matte to control my oil throughout the day, this is a matte foundation that is going to keep your face matte. And if you guys didn't see the video where I tested the claim of it being waterproof, but mind you, like the whole, oh, take her swimming on the first date, like, maybe it's just me. When y'all get your face wet, maybe you've gone swimming where you had makeup on, or, you know, you were outside and it was raining. Is y'all's face like dripping down after that, because mine is not. I don't know, maybe it's the way, again, not setting your face, but even then, like even at the end of the night when you're taking makeup off, you can't just splash water on your face and boom, the makeup starts sliding everywhere. Like, you gotta, you know, use some balm, use a wipe, use a something to get the makeup off of your face. So that, anyway, but I tested out, I had water thrown in my face, patted it down, skin still looked good. Foundation still looked like I had foundation on it. It wasn't patchy. It's not like the makeup moved or anything like that. This definitely one for you to pick up during the summer, but I was gonna say, could you wear this during the winter? You know, when it's like a little drier and people kind of start gravitating away towards matte foundations. You could. Definitely be careful with the other products that you use. You know, like if you're using this in the winter, you don't need no mattifying, you know, primer, setting spray and setting powder on top of that. You gonna look casket sharp with that, but you could still use this in the winter. However, even though yes, it is a very mattifying foundation, I still don't feel like my skin looks, you know, dry, cakey. You can also like build up or down with this, so it just comes out to the amount that you put on your face. But Urban Decay did that with this foundation. And those are the 5 foundations that I would recommend if you are trying to stay in a budget of $20 to $50. I know there were no like 20, I guess, no, because even Sephora, I'm not getting up to get that, y'all, but honorable mention to the Sephora foundation. They've got shades, so they got options. The foundation looks nice on the face. It's not one that, you know, I remember often to pick up, but it's one of those, y'all remember when I did the tiers where I would place products? It's one of those, you kind of forget about it, but when you pick it up and you use it again, you're like, now wait a minute, that's why I bought this, and that's why I liked it, because it was a good product. It's going to get the job done. So that is a foundation that I would put in the $20 range that you could pick up, because I realized that all of the other ones were like $30 and up, and we're trying to stick to a budget. But those are the 5 that are some of my favorites when it comes to a foundation and that fall in that budget line. So yeah, that is it for today's video. I like this. It makes me think. It also makes me remember. You know, TT's getting old and her memory is, it's given not that great, and that's a little scary because I'm only in my 30s and my memory's already given a little shot. So let me know in the comments down below what category you guys would like to see next and the price range. You want to keep it something else in the, like, you know, like a setting powder, $20 to $50? Do you want to play with the budgets there? Do you want to go a little bit more? Do you want to know, like, if I wanted to splurge on myself, what should I get? Or are we going back down to, no, let's take it back to the drugstore, you know, give me some drugstore eyeshadow or something like that. Let me know all of that down below. Make sure to thumbs up, comment, subscribe, turn notification bells down below. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Yeah, yeah.